Greetings one and all, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga, and we're playing a sort of like a shooter called Cabal on the Commodore Amiga, published by Capcom in 1988 and based on the arcade cabinet from Taito in 1988 as well. It's a game we've already played on the ZX Spectrum, and it was suggested I played it on the Amiga, so here it is. We're going to be doing one player, because I'm the only person here. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST, Commodore 64, DOS and the NES. The idea is you're a lone trooper going over a number of levels. There's 5 levels consisting of 4 screens each. There I am there. And we must shoot absolutely everyone. You'll see a red bar across the top there under enemy. Oops, I've died already. We get that to the end and we get to the next stage. Now, you must run backward and forward. You can hide behind like walls or they will explode. By hitting fire button, you shoot. If you hold down the fire button, it fires a grenade, which is a bit of a shame because on the Spectrum version, we can roll there. On the Spectrum version, I was just holding the fire button down all the time for rapid shooting, and spacebar was the grenade. So rapid shooting is a bit off. Now, every now and again, by blowing up certain things, power-ups will fall down the screen, enhanced weaponry. It's all about avoiding getting shot and shooting absolutely everything. Yes, okay, so it's already better graphically than the ZX Spectrum one, which I would have, well, expected really. It does look a bit of fun, but it does look a little bit basic as well. 1988. 5 levels, 4 screens on each. I do know a cheat for this, so if I don't get very far, I will try it, so you can see some other stages. Music playing as well, which is pretty cool. It's quite hectic, and I'm not doing too badly here as I get shot in the calf. So you must blow up soldiers, tanks, helicopters, and end-of-level bosses. You can destroy buildings which the enemy hide behind, which is quite useful. And you can see on the top right, no, top left is my lives left, represented by those hearts. Look at the red bar going across the middle. I'm sort of like 3/4 of the way up, sort of. Probably be a lot easier with 2 players here to help you. Anyway, off we go. This is my proper go. Can I get off level 1? We hope so. Right, so move that target around basically. So it's a bit of a skill knowing when to move the target and when to hide your man. You can get stuck in the corner. There is a lot of stuff that shoots at you. So it's pretty crazy this, and I imagine it would have been heaps of fun in 2-player mode. Now if you did play it in 2-player mode, then let me know. This is war, folks. The buildings get destroyed. Those trees seem to be, well, they seem to be invulnerable to grenades. So I've almost done the level here. Lives don't look great. Get that tank. Yes, it's a bit like a one-man army. It's Rambo. Oops, I've taken it again. Half a heart left. Oh, there we go. So, animation coming up, I think. Is it going to be the best? There he goes. He's running like a twit there. And the most campest soldier you ever did see. Hooray! That's the way to do it. Right, stage 2. Hide behind the walls. Shoot everyone. That's it. They're good at hiding sometimes, but most of the time they just shoot in plain sight. Check out the red bar. We've got a long, long way to go. I like the animations as the buildings collapse. That's pretty cool. Well, what's happened there? I think I lost all my lives there. Okay, so we will try and put a cheat in here now, so I got infinite lives because we damn well need it just to see a few more levels. On the Spectrum version, I did put a cheat in as well, so we saw quite a bit there. So just to recap, there's 5 levels and there's 4 screens on each level. So if you complete all 20, you've done it. If you are one of those people that completed the game on this or any other version, then let me know what happens at the end. It goes back to the beginning, I would imagine. Right, hopefully now we've got infinite lives. Player 2 is still not here. Just me, player 1. What could possibly go wrong? So it seems an okay game. It's not a world beater, but it is quite fun anyway. The end level boss is a big Chinook helicopter, if you saw that. We'll definitely get to that this time, so just bear with me as I blow everything up, right? As I die. People might want to count how many times I've died to see how much cheaty work has actually gone on. We've got unlimited bombs as well. So that should, if that doesn't help me, I don't know what won't. Right, okay. Or what will. Or whatever the phrase is. Yes, so you got the enemy right in the foreground. It's probably best to shoot them first, I guess. You've got the ones in the far distance, and then you've got the mid-ground where the tanks come up. There's an extra weapon. I think that's, yeah, that's a bigger target to hit there. So, you know, it's a bit like in the, it's like, a bit like, there's a lot of target games, isn't there, really? Operation Wolf, Operation Thunderbolt, but there's very few where you actually got the man down the bottom shooting there. That's quite unique. If you played it in the arcades, the Taito version, then let me know. There's quite a lot of mini arcade games coming out. And you like the stand-up coin-up originals, but in miniature, about £20 each or something. Quarter size. If you've got some of them, let me know. But I don't think Cabal's been converted. I think it'd be a long time till that actually does. They tend to stick on the main ones. Right. How many people are in this army? I do like the music playing, but you can see the amount of stuff firing at me. It'll be a very tricky game. Imagine 2 of you down the bottom shooting. That'd be quite good fun. We seem to have destroyed all the things they're high behind, so it's probably the worst tactic ever as we go through and blast absolutely everyone that we can, doing forward rolls of doom. Right, okay, how's that bard doing? No, well, pretty bad. As we stay out in the open, so if you're ever going to attack a whole army, then just stay in the middle of the road as tanks go across firing missiles at you and everyone's throwing bombs at you. But this is the way to do it. I can't argue with that. Okay, so get ready for the campest runoff ever at the end of this level, where the guy spreads his legs, goes on tippy toes, and just runs as campest as he possibly can. I suppose that's what they do, that's what they teach them in this particular army that this guy's in. He's not in camouflage, he's in bright blue clothes. I don't know why he just didn't wear like a fluorescent jacket or something, and maybe like fairy tree lights, and lights himself up like a Christmas tree. But all these are daylight stages, there's no night stages. Right, campest walk ever, prepare yourself, copy this at home. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the music I would choose to do a camp runoff as well, after slaying an entire platoon of enemy soldiers. Right, stage 2. There's weapons there, get those or they'll disappear. Same again then, so just different things to hide behind. It's the same engine each time, but it's just differently designed stages. There's trucks going across as opposed to tanks, but they can still be destroyed. So I think you've got pretty much the idea of this game, haven't you, really? There's not much to it. You don't really need to read the instructions. Collect power-ups, hit fire button individually for shooting, hold it down for grenades. A bit awkward. I would like the space bar, but there we go. Spectrum was there. I think you can destroy those aircrafts. There we go. Kaboom. Right, and look at the road there. Hopefully at some stage we're going to do the camp walk ever. So get ready to hum the theme tune to the camp walk. I didn't do that in the A-Team or Rambo or anything like that. Kaboom! Do I like this game? Yeah, I do. Is it a brilliant game? Well, not really. There we go. Yeah, that sometimes happens. I'm getting a nice buzz out of it. It's suitably good gameplay, good sound, and it's funny, but it is a little bit broad. But anyway, it's not using the whole screen, but wouldn't really expect it to. Commodore Amiga. It's quite cool, but I don't know why. It's one of those guilty pleasure type games, I suppose. Haven't seen it on the Commodore 64. Might be pretty good on that. But yes. What do you think of it? Did you own it back in the day? Let me know in the comments section. That's what it's for. We've got like to start a bit of a community up here. Good. And thank you to the people that do regular comment. There's quite a few of you, so thank you very much. I'm free. There's nothing wrong with camp walks. It's just a little bit silly out of context. Right, okay. We seem to be at some sort of place. This is a stage 3 of the first level. We seem to be getting nearer into the encampment, don't we? There's some fencing up there. We've raised that building to the ground. Sorry about that if you were in there. But this would be a real tough game. I think sticking to the corner might help. That seems to be a good thing. Just spraying left and right there with the gun. Yeah, this is a pretty tricky game to do all on without cheating, I'd imagine. Yeah, they're not getting me here, are they? So I think if you shoot the people as soon as they come on the screen, if too many people get on the screen, if you're too slow, then I think it's Doomsville. But you need to get them before they sort of like get any sort of rhythm up and start shooting back at you. So that's the tactic. Oh man, definitely should have come in an aircraft here and shot them in a bit of a different way. It's madness. Not the band. Look, there's too many of them on the screen at the moment for me to be successful. But I'll try my best. Oh look, there's the medics there. Try not to shoot them. Oh, medic! This is warfare, folks, when it was fun. Right, camp walk time. Get ready to do your camp walk. Music cue. Hooray! I think I'm going to play that music whenever something goes wrong in my life. It just takes the sting out of it. Oh man. Nick, a car's driven into your living room. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Nick, an asteroid's flattened your house. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh my god, what's going on? Nick, that sandwich you've eaten is poisonous. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, etc. Right, let's just shoot these blokes as they shoot me. Oh look, I've got nothing to highlight. There's an oil drum. Can that be blown up? No. There's a tank there. I think this is the last bit, and then we've got the end of level boss. Let's see what hammering that sort of like takes. This is insane. Dun 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 dun. Oh, come on. Blam. Oh. We can do this. I'm just trying to concentrate. I don't know why. We've got infinite lives anyway. They're probably wondering why I don't die. I'm coming back like some sort of crazy Leviathan godlike creature. Right, I go. Camp Walk again. Is it Camp Walk? Or is it just the end of level boss? End of level boss is loading. Here it comes. It's in that helicopter. Right, avoid the bombs and just shoot the hell out of the thing. Dun dun dun. This is quite cool actually. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm enjoying this game a lot more with the cheats on, I guess. It might be frustrating without it, so it might take a little bit away from the game. I think most people wouldn't get past the first few stages because of the difficulty of the thing. There's just too many things to shoot. But if you're a kid obsessed with games, you would have got quite a distance into it. It is doable once you learn certain tactics, where to stand on the screen. So for that, it gains extra points. And overall, I am liking it. It's got good sound and graphics of the era, although it's not the greatest game in the world. Hooray! I'm glad I played it. It might have come out on the Mega Drive as well, I'm not sure. I'll have to check that one out. The arcade games do tend to get converted to a lot of things, but this thing's taking a lot of pounding. Right, I think, yeah, so the pattern of that shooting, just, yeah, you've got to get in the middle of it, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Look at the energy bar as well. It's not going to take too much more hits. It's good you know roughly how many more times to hit the thing, but this is very, very difficult first level, and it's gone. It's kaboomed. Tell you what, we'll just see what stage 2 looks like. There we go. We'll see what stage 2 looks like. We'll do about one level, and then we'll probably call it a day. We saw the end of level boss there. It seemed like a big armoured truck. It's going to be exactly the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same, isn't it, really? Right, demolish the scenery, kill everyone, and that's pretty much it. This could go on forever. So 20 stages to get through. Very, 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 very tough game. Duh, 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 duh. No, Nick, you've already thought of silly, stupid scenarios. Nick, you've been sacked. Boom. Oh, God. Take that, you. Everyone must die. Wouldn't mind a few extra skins on this. Imagine that this was like the Alien film. It'd be a classic. Or Terminator 2. That would be quite good. We have reviewed a Terminator 2 shooter. That was quite good. A couple, actually, on the Commodore Amiga, so check those ones out. There's T2, the arcade game, which wasn't overly brilliant. I get them mixed up. There's one that was okay and one that was awful. Duh, 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 duh. Right, okay. Well, there's a guy coming up the stairs there, so that's quite clever. Is that it? We've done it. Camp Walk, where's that going to take us? Don't fall down the stairs. Oh, that was lucky. He's just about to fall down the stairs. Well, that game's quite funny, and that's always a big hit for me. So I think we'll leave that one there. Hope you liked having a look at that game. It was pretty good. It was Cabal on the Commodore Amiga, published by Capcom in 1988, and based on the arcade cabinet from Taito the same year. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.